Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Friday Night Game Night. Welcome to week 3 of Bricktober, and more importantly, welcome to the penultimate episode of our year-long journey of the Spirit Queen's Torment. For those of you that just clicked on the video and don't know what we're doing, there is a playlist right here that takes you on the year-long journey that we have been on. That is the quest pack of the Spirit Queen's Torment for HeroQuest. Now, last month, last time we played, we had just cleared the Tower of Air, and tonight we will be taking on the Tower of Flames. And then next week, next Friday night, which just happens to be Halloween, which I absolutely love that it just happened to work out that way, will be our final quest when we take on the Spirit Queen herself next week. This week, we are in the Tower of Flames. It has been a journey, and it is hard to believe that it's almost over, but here we are, and let's take a look at what we have. So after our last quest, we ended up with 615 gold among the party. And I was looking at the equipment, and truthfully, there's nothing left to buy. Everybody is pretty well decked out. The only thing that they can get that would improve their chances at this point are things that we need to find. Potions of healing, maybe other magical weapons, magical items. We'll have to wait and see. But let's take a look at who we have. And leading the charge, of course, is our barbarian Cone, named so after the son of the most famous barbarian of all. And here we have our barbarian card. Now his stats are different from that because with all of the armor and weapons that he carries, he has attack dice of 4 when he is close up in melee because of the battle axe. He has an attack dice of 3 at ranged whenever he's using his crossbow. And he has 5 defense dice because of his starting defense plus Borin's armor and the helmet. Can't carry a shield because the battle axe is two-handed. So let's put Cone back over here. Up next, we have our Bard Hendrix. The Bard, of course, came with the Spirit Queen's came with the quest pack, the Spirit Queen's Torment. Here we have our Bard. Once again, his stats are different from that. That Hendrix has a long sword and a crossbow. Where is that at? He has his long sword and his crossbow for ranged and melee attacks. Both of them are 3 attack dice. He also has 5 defense dice because he is carrying a shield, wearing a helmet, and wearing chainmail. He also has an elixir of life and an anti-poison quill. So that is our Bard. He also has, let's get these out. He also has his Bard abilities, his songs of Heroic Song, Lullaby, and Inspiring Tale. So let's tuck this stuff away and get him off the board. Up next, we have our Thief Mask, and she is decked out. She's not too different from that right now. She has 2 attack dice with her main hand and 1 attack die with her offhand because she has Orc's Bane, a magical sword that lets her attack twice when she's attacking an orc. She also has the Phantom Blade that lets her ignore armor once per quest. She's wearing rabbit boots, she has her bandolier, she has a hand axe, and she has bracers for defense, which gives her a defense rating of only 3. She's one of the lower defense characters, but she also has her 3 rogue abilities of combat mobility, ambidextrous, which she uses almost all the time, and opportunistic striker. So let's get these out of the way and set them up over here. And finally, that brings us to our mage, Nicolton, right here. And he also is pretty well decked out. There's his stats, and for the most part, he's pretty much on par with that. He has 2 attack dice at melee because of his wizard staff. He has 1 attack die for ranged, basically, because of he has 2 daggers, which I don't have the cards out for that, but they're daggers, you know what they are. For defense, he wears the wizard's cloak, which gives him 2 attack dice, which gives him 3 defense dice instead of his starting 2. He also has the Ring of Fortitude that raises his body point by 1, so he has 5 body point. He has the Talisman of Lore, which raises his mind points, so he's up to 7 mind points on that. And he has the spell scrolls of Wrath, Tempest, and Courage. So he also is decked out. And I think with this being the penultimate quest, we're probably going to start using a lot more of these magic items that we have piled up. We don't have that many elixirs of, or potions of healing, which I'm kind of not thrilled about. But Nicolton, as far as the spells go, he has the fire domain for Ball of Flame, Fire of Wrath, and Courage. He has the air domain for Genie, Swift Wind, and Tempest. And finally, he has the water domain for Sleep, Veil of Mist, and Water of Healing. So he and he and Hendrix both have healing spells in their repartee. Now, this is not the standard HeroQuest board. You may notice that the squares are a little bit bigger. These are 30 millimeter squares instead of the 1 inch by 1 inch. Let me pull out here's a skull tile on one of the tiles, and you can see how much bigger they are. That does add up. This makes it a much more comfortable board. Once we have everything up here, things are not nearly as crowded as they are on the board that comes with the game. This is also a neoprene mat. It is very cool. It is made with mana. It's from rollinsmats.com. They ship from Spain, I believe. This was about $60 US to get it shipped to the US. Took about a week and a half, 2 weeks to get here. So it's pretty reasonable price. Very reasonable ship time considering it's coming across the pond. For me anyway, for you maybe not. And it also has a little bit more grip to it because it's neoprene, so the pieces don't move, don't slide on it. It looks good. It's a very good quality, and we used it for the first time last month, and I am really pleased with this. So, without further ado, let me make sure our dice cam is on and running. Yep, that is going off. So let's pull up our app. Let's get to our newest quest, and let's see what the Tower of Fire has in store for us. We're going to burn. It always takes a while for this to load up.
Welcome to HeroQuest.
New quest. Friday night game night. Spirit Queen's Torment.
Select a quest.
All of this that we've done so far. The Tower of Fire.
You reach the fourth tower, built from redstone. A doorway leads to wide steps, which slowly spiral upwards. As you climb, the temperature increases, becoming oppressive as you exit the stairwell. Sylvana calls out to you with her magic. Brave heroes, you have bested 3 elemental towers. Claim the final elemental artifact, and you can face the Spirit Queen.
Remember, we need the elemental artifacts to reveal the door in each tower to move on. Okay, so we're starting in the middle. Let's see what we have. So we have our... Which way is this facing? Okay, so it's actually facing this way. So we have our stairs right here. Once again, you can see the size difference, but it really, really makes up a lot. We have our tomb right there. We have a closed door here. And we have a closed door here. Okay. All right, let's get our team on the map. We have Nicolton. We have Cone. We have Hendrix. And we have Mask. I should change the marching order one of these nights. Hewn from red stone, the Tower of Fire radiates with extreme heat. Large furnaces blast waves of heat throughout the tower. Oh, that's fun. Find the element of fire artifact to reveal a way to the Spire of Spirits. That is our final destination. After retrieving the artifact, you must exit the tower and find the Spirit Queen. Furnaces are represented by furniture in this room. It is dangerous to remain here while the furnaces blast heat. So this is a furnace? You may attempt to disable a furnace adjacent to you by using your turn action. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming this is supposed to be a furnace. So since we actually have, well, we don't have to. Let's move him to the furnace. So he's here. Do you wish to use a turn action to disable the furnace? Yes. Roll 1 combat die to try. Oh, this isn't just a do it and done. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got going. A heroic shield. That's good, right? Flames extinguished. You locate the valve that controls the airflow in the furnace and extinguish the flames. I wonder what's going to happen when we fail. Okay, so that furnace is extinguished, and Cone is pointing to this door, so I guess that's going to be our next place to go. If you've never joined us before, what I do is whenever there are no monsters, I just move the pieces to where we want them to be so that you don't have to sit here and watch me roll movement dice all night, because that would just be boring for everyone. Like, if there were monsters in here, I would still be rolling dice, but because of it just being empty, especially with that furnace turned off, we're just going to set up and let's open this door. Okay, this is now an open door and the app reveals nothing. So we're just going to take one step out. Okay, so we have a skeleton here. Not too bad. And we have is that a mummy or a zombie? Hold on, I think that's a zombie. Yeah. So we have a skeleton and a zombie. Okay. So let's get this out of here. There is our zombie for you. And there is our skeleton. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay. So that was technically Cone's turn. So now we have Mask, and let's roll some movement dice. And let's see what happens. Can't search for traps or secret doors or anything while there's baddies in here. So might end up regretting this. 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to move her up to him. Okay. We see that this is blocked off. All right, nothing there, so we're going to attack. Short sword first, using ambidextrous. Oh, we have 2 hits. And the skeleton gets 2 defense dice, but he only has 1 body point. 1 defense, but 1 gets through, so this skeleton is defeated. Way to go, Mask. All right, so we take that one away. And it is now Hendrix's turn, and Hendrix will be moving to engage the zombie. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so we can see that this is also blocked off. All right. Now, longsword, 3 attack dice. Ooh, only 1 hit, and the zombie gets 3 defense dice, but only has 1 body point. And the zombie defends. All right. So we're going to move Nicolton out. Not really sure where we're going to have him go at this point. Of course. We're just going to bring him out to here. You sprung a trap. Oh, are you kidding? You have stumbled into a pit. Record 1 body point of damage on your character sheet. Okay. And it is just right there. So Nicolton is in a pit. Not the best way to start this adventure. Okay, and he has 1 body point of damage, so that brings him down to 4. Zoinks. Alright. Yes, he's in the pit. It is now Zargon's turn. The zombie is attacking Hendrix. 2 hits on Hendrix, and Hendrix has, what, 5 defense dice. Okay, so 4 and 5. Two defense and no go. So it is now Cone's turn. He's not going to do anything. Basically, we're just going to skip to our bard, and he's going to attack the zombie. It's pretty much going to be a slobber knocker between these two. 2 hits. And 1 defense, but only 1 body point, so that zombie is defeated now as well. All right. So, that brings us back to Nicolton. Nicolton is just going to get up and get out of the pit. And he will search for more traps. Oh, floor seems weak. There is another trap. Right here. So we will avoid that. Let's bring it around back to Cone. And he's going to search for secret doors. Wait, what did that say? Oh, no secret doors. Okay. So our only way to go is this way. So we will bring it back to Cone. And we will have him move down to here. Avoiding that trap. Okay, so this is blocked off. And this is blocked off. And we have a door here. Oh, and we have a door here. We have options. Okay, we're going to go for the bigger room first. We're going to bust open this door. So we're going to bring, oh, no, first, actions, search for traps. The floor seems weak. Where? Oh, it's this one right here, right? Yeah. Okay, so we will bring him here. We will bring Hendrix there, Mask here, and Nicolton, who is down 1 body point, here. Not yet. Mask. Hendrix. Now bring our wounded wizard down to here. All right, let's kick open this door. Let's see what we got. Okay, so open door. Bookshelf, but I have a feeling this is an inferno. A furnace. Okay, we have another door. Furnaces are represented by furniture in this room. Okay, so we have this furnace. All right, so we're going to have Cone come in and attempt to disarm the furnace. We will be rolling movement dice because of that furnace. Does he even need to? Yeah. He needs at least 3. He has 5. He's going to step up to here. Oh. Shift everybody down 1. Okay, my mistake. Yes, we want to try. Roll an attack die. Do a good job. Uh-oh. Skull time. You are unable to stop the flow of air that fans the flames within the furnace. Okay, so it is now Mask's turn. We're going to bring her in. See how they just fit better on the board? Whoop, wait. Oh, roll 1 combat die to avoid burning by the furnace. Oh, that's bad. What do we got? Shield. You have evaded damage from the blazing heat of the furnace. Good. Okay. So, let's bring her in. You have stumbled into a pit. Oh my God. Team, this is... Oh my gosh. This is not good. Okay. Yeah, I did. She's in the hole. Now... Oh gosh. You are unable to stop the flow of air that fans the flames within the furnace. Wait, she didn't try. She wasn't even there. Why did I get that? Okay. Hendrix's turn. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 4. Bring him into here. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Colton's turn. Roll to avoid. You have avoided damage. Okay. This isn't going well. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. Come on, big guy. Come on, wizard. Come on. Whoops. Oh, that wasn't fair. Unable to stop the flow. We should have just gone to the door. Okay. His turn. You're unable to stop the flow of air that fans the flames within the furnace. So what does that mean? Does he take a point of damage? It doesn't say. Okay, so she is down to, let's just get this out of the way. She is down to 4. He's actually in here. I don't know why the app kicked him back out. But yes, we're going to try. Oh, thank goodness. We should have just done that from the beginning. All right, so let's get her out of the pit. Search for traps. None left. Hendrix, search for secret doors. No secret doors. We are not going to do a search for traps. Well, let's find out what the wandering monster is. McColton. Actions. Search for treasure. Shuffle the cards. This is a rocky start in the Tower of Flames. And we have Wandering Monster. Of course. Okay. Wandering Monster is a Dread Knight, or a Dread Warrior. So we're going to use the Dread Warrior that came with Spirit Queen's Torment. Ta-da! He just pops up. We'll say he's a fire elemental. All right. He's going after the wizard. 3 hits. Okay, he has 3 defense dice. He's probably going to take a hit. Great, Googa Mooga. Oh, he took 1 hit. He did take 1 hit, but only 1 hit, so he's down to 3 body points now. So it's his turn to attack. Do I want to use a spell already? No, it's a wandering monster. We're just going to gang him. And yeah, so he's just going to attack with his magic staff. 1 hit. But he has what, 4 defense? Yeah. So he did not defend. Holy cow, the wizard did damage. Okay, done. All right, so the wizard is the last one in line, so technically it's Zargon's turn again. So, yes, who is the Dread Warrior going after? 2 hits. He went after Cone. Nice. So he got 2 hits on Cone, but Cone has, what, 5 defense? And hasn't taken any damage yet. Those are monster shields. So 1 shield, 2 hits, so he takes 1 body point. So he is down to 7. Okay. All right. Cone is going to attack with his axe. That gives him 4 attack dice. Right? Yeah. Only 1 hit. That chews 4 defense dice. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Defend. No deal there. Okay. Who's next? We have Hendrix. Or I'm sorry, Mask. So from where she's at, she is going to throw a dagger. Throw a dagger? Yes, she's going to throw a dagger, and she is going to use Opportunistic Striker, because once per turn, you may throw 1 extra combat die when attacking a monster next to another hero. Do not discard after use. So the Dread Warrior is adjacent to Cone and Colton, so she's going to throw her dagger. Dagger normally gives her 1 attack die. She's going to have 2 for this. Oh, 2 hits, 4 defense. Okay, so there was only 1 shield. So I'll tell you what, when Mask has it going good, she has it going good. So he has 1 more damage point, 1 more body point, and now we will move 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hendrix, our bard, 3 attack dice. Should have had him attacking diagonally, but oh well. Oh, 2 hits. Very nice. 2 hits there. Defense of 4. 1 defend. 1 hit got through. The Dread Warrior has been defeated. So, Dread Warriors are our wandering monster. Alright. So let's just get them set up at the door now that the furnace is extinguished. There are so many pit traps in here. I think the name of the game tonight is going to be searching for traps. Oh, no, swap these 2. And open the door. Okay, so we have a door here. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Put this back at the bottom of the pile. And we now have an open door. Cone, whoop. Cone steps in. Search for traps. No traps. Okay, we'll bring Mask in up here. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Hendrix will be here. Colton will be here. We are not searching for treasure. We are not going through that again. Open this. Okay. So we just have an open door. We have another Dread Warrior here. Sweet. And we have our orc here. And that's it. Okay. At least there's no furnace. Let's just get it on. And I have a feeling somebody's going to fall into a hole. Well, he doesn't have to roll because he's only going to move 2 and come in to engage the Dread Warrior full on and fall into a hole. No. Sweet. 4 attack dice. Ooh, 3. 3 hits right off the bat. So we have 4 defense dice. Okay, I need to steal one of his hits. Remember, there's 3 here. 1 defense, so he takes 2 damage right off the bat. Now we're going to move Mask in, and Mask is going to engage the orc because she has the orc sword. Plenty to bring her in to here. So, first attack with Orc's Bane, 1 hit. And, oh, I forgot to set the... So, here we have the Dread Warrior, sorry about that. And here we have the Orc. The Orc only has 2 defense dice and 1 body point. So, roll some defense dice. 1 defense, but she's carrying Orc's Bane, so she gets a 2nd attack that he will not get to defend against. 2 hits, he is eliminated. The orc is no more, so that means Hendrix can come in, and he's going to square off, well, not square off, but he's going to take on the Dread Warrior, bring him in. We're going to set him up right here. He'll attack on a diagonal with his long sword. 3 attack dice. Oh, only 1 hit. 4 defense. And there's the defense. Move him in. And now we have Colton, who, yeah. 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack on a diagonal as well with his staff. A hit. No defense. And Colton kills the Dread Warrior. Nice. Okay. Dread Warrior no more. Too bad we don't gain experience on this game. Okay, so we come back around. First, search for traps. No traps. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Search for treasure. Pull a card. Okay. Treasure cards. Shuffle. And we have Hazard. While you are searching, a hidden arrow shoots from the wall and strikes you. Lose 1 body point and your turn is over. Return this card to the bottom of the deck. So even when there's no traps, there's traps. Okay, so pretty much everybody has taken damage at this point. That's a bummer. Okay. All right, so this was a dead end. So we're going to go back to here. So I'm not going to make you watch me move everything to there. There's going to be a jump, and we'll just start up here once I have everybody in place. Okay, so here we are, lined up at the door. Conan is going to kick that thing open, and we're going to see what's inside. Okay, so we have another door, thankfully. Not another dead end, although we have yet to see. And then that's it. So one step gingerly. Search for traps. No traps. Okay. So we're going to bring her into here. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. All right. We'll bring him in to here. Colton will come up to here. And then, of course, Cone, our door breaker, will be set and ready. Do you wish to open the door? Yes, we do. Okay, so we have another door here that is suspiciously mirroring what happened over here. So let's put an open door here. 2 Dread Warriors. So one will be from the Spirit Queen's quest pack, and the other one will be just our dude. Okay. And that's it. All right, so Cone's turn. He's just going to step in to the middle and probably draw ire from both of them. And he's going to attack the one in front of him head on. So he will be rolling 4 attack dice. One freaking hit. 4 defense dice. No defense, so that is a hit. All right. So up next we have Mask. And what are we going to do with her? Okay, so we're going to bring her in to here. And no, she doesn't want to open the door. So she's going to attack with her short sword. 2 hits. Nice. Nice. 4 defense. No defense. Holy cow. She was going to use ambidextrous, but she just took out the Dread Warrior. All right. So that means our Bard is next. Hendrix is up. More than enough to just come into here. Watch, that's right where the trap is at. Okay. Long sword, 3 attack dice. 1 hit. 1 defense. Colton's turn. Stranger things have happened. So he's going to come in just to here. And attack diagonally with his pokey stick. 1 hit. He is like a staff master. He's like a Marvel wizard. Part martial artist, part wizard. All right, Zargon's turn. Yes. 3 hits on Cone. Okay. So he's swinging on the Barbarian, which I'm fine with because he has 5 defense dice. Two defense against 3 hits, so only 1 point of damage. So he's down to 6. Okay. Back to the heroes. Cone's going to take a swing with his axe. That was a bad roll. That was a good defense. Okay. Who's up next? All right, so she is just going to step up. Don't need to roll because 2 is the minimum. She's going to step up to here. Take a swing. And I'm thinking instead of ambidextrous... No, she's going to use ambidextrous. So 2 hits. Hey, is she going to do it again? No defense. He's taken a hit already, hasn't he? Yeah. So Mask has 2 Dread Warriors to her name in this room alone. So Hendrix, not taking any chances. Search for traps. No traps. Nicolton, search for secret doors. No secret doors. Time to bust open that door. So we're going to move her here. We're going to put him here. He's going to go there. So we got Mask here. Hendrix here. Cone on the front line. And then Nicolton. Open it. Okay, so we have a furnace, and we saw the comedy of errors that we had the last time. Yes, yes, yes. You may attempt. Yes, yes, yes. And no door. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me we're going to have to come all the way back. I should have just gone through this door in the first place. Okay. Okay. We have an open door here. So let's clear this. Clear this. Get the monster card out of there. Furnace, roll some dice. 5, 6, 7. So that's more than enough to bring him in. Yes, we want to disable the furnace. A shield. Furnace disabled. Okay, we're just going to bring her in. Search for traps. No traps. Bring him in. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. So we have to come all the way back to here. Once again, there's going to be a jump. Bear with me. Okay, Vicini, you told me to go back to the beginning, so that is where I shall go. Here we are, right back at the beginning. This was a waste of probably about 20 minutes. Okay, let's open this door and let's see what happens. Of course, we see nothing. There will probably be more undead once we walk through. So Cone is going to step forward 1 step. Yep. We have Skeleton using the Spirit Queen's pieces. And Zombie using the Spirit Queen's pieces. Okay. Literally right back to the beginning. Mask's turn. Roll some movement dice. Let's take care of these guys. 10. Plenty. So she's going to come out and engage the skeleton just like she did last time. Like, watch, the exit is going to be right here once we find the fire artifact. Okay, 2 dice. One hit. And the skeleton has... Let me pull these cards again. Skeleton has 2 defense. Zombie has 3 defense. Okay. So, 2 defense for the skeleton. No defense for the skeleton. So 1 attack, and that's going to be enough to put the skeleton down. Okay. The skeleton is defeated. We have learned from the last time. Roll movement dice. 7. He's just going to come to here and then shoot with the crossbow. So 3 attack dice. 3 hits. That's impressive. Well, 3 hits. Okay, 3 defense. Okay, so there is a chance. There is no chance. The zombie has been eliminated. Okay. So now we're just going to bring Colton to here. Sweet. Search for traps. Oh, look. Oh, Nelly. 1 right in front of him. And then 1 right here. Okay. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. None. Okay. So let's bring it back around to Cone, and we're just going to do the same thing as before. We're going to have him come down to here to scope this out, avoiding the traps. Yep. Oh, wait, where did I put the pieces? Am I going crazy? Where did I put that stack of tiles that I just had? Oh, here they are. Okay. Blocked off. Blocked off. Door. Leaning. Door. And door. Boy, this looks familiar, doesn't it? All right. We're just going to have him step in here. Search for traps. Whoa! Okay. He's just seen these ones. All right. So it's door busting time. We'll go to the room with the red floor just because. Put these guys here. Wizard. All right. So we bring him in front of the door. New. Mask is going to be on the far side. Just for giggles, search for secret doors. No, why would there be? Hendrix. No, that's not what I wanted. And now, Colton. Okay, here's our team. Let me get this out of the way. Bust open that door and see what's cooking. Okay. So we have a door here. We have an open door here. No furniture. Step in. Search for traps. No traps. Okay. So we'll bring her into here. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. Don't tell me it was in one of the furnaces. Nah, they couldn't be that low. Whoops. Okay. Do we want to open the door? Yes, we do. Okay. Furnace. Door. There's... Okay. Well, no, that's about the same as what happened before. Door. Open door. Yoinks. Oh my goodness. We may be on the right path here. So we have a Dread Warrior here. We have an Orc here. We have another Orc here. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. We have an Orc here, and we have a Goblin here. All of these translucent pieces are from the quest pack, by the way. And there's a furnace in here, which I guess they can just eat flames. You may attempt to disable... Yes, I know. Okay, so Cone, being Cone, is going to come in and just step right into the middle, but he's going to engage the Dread Warrior. This could get hairy. This one could definitely get hairy. We may be using some magic. We may be using a whole lot of potions. Actually, does he have... He has a heroic brew. What does the heroic brew do? I can't remember. Oh, wait. I think it's a treasure card here. Did I write it on the back of his sheet? No, I did not. Okay. Potion, 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 wandering, wandering, gem, potion, potion. Heroic brew. You are surprised to find blah, blah, blah. If you drink its contents before you attack, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This may only be used once. Okay, so he's going to step up to the Dread Warrior. He's going to drink a heroic brew, and he's going to get 2 attacks with that big Horkin axe of his, of which the Dread Warrior is only going to be able to defend 1 attack. So there is our Orc. There is our Dread Warrior. And there is our itty bitty Goblin. Okay, let's do this. Swing for the fences, Cone. Attack dice of 4 with his battle axe. Heroic brew has been drank. And our first attack is just 1 hit. He has 4 defense. He rolled no defense. Whoop, let's bring him in. He rolled no defense, so that's 1. Now he gets to make his second attack. And on a second attack, baddies don't get to defend the second attack. And he missed completely. You're killing me, Cone. Okay. And the flames. He has to resist the flames. Being burned. A shield. You have evaded damage from the blazing heat of the furnace. Sweet. Okay. Mask's turn. She has to step in here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can't engage the Orc. Oh. She didn't roll enough. Nope. She didn't roll enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She could use this ability, combat mobility, you move unseen through spaces occupied by monsters. So for this round, she's going to use combat mobility, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, engage this orc. Because she will also get 2 attacks because of Orc's Bane. 1 hit. How many defense dice does he get? 2. He did not defend, so hey, that orc is dead. Okay, so she killed an orc. Mask is on a roll tonight, and I am happy for it. But can she defend against the Inferno? Oh, no, she cannot. You're unable to stop the flow of air that fans the flames within the furnace. The furnace remains on. So does, like, it just says the furnace remains on. So does that mean she takes a point of damage? Because it doesn't say anything about taking a point of damage. We'll see what happens if this continues. So Hendrix is next. Okay. 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, the long sword lets him attack diagonally. So he's... Let's go after the goblin. Just eliminate numbers. 2 hits. The goblin can't defend against that, and he only has 1 body point. So the goblin is no more. And now it is Nicolton's turn. A skull. It will stop the air. I have a feeling that, like, maybe on the first round you get a gimme, and then the next round is when damage starts being laid down, because it's not saying anything about damage. This is really weird. Movement dice. 7. Boom. That should be 7, right? Yeah, that's 5. Yes. Come on, big wizard. Shield. Okay, the furnace has been shut off. It is now Zargon's turn. Let's see what damage they wreak. 2 hits on our boy Cone. He has a defense dice of 5. Two hits, 2 defense. Nice. The orc is going after Mask. 1 hit. Okay, so she has 3 defense dice, so she could... It's plausible. Unlike... It didn't happen. Okay, so she's down to 3. So now it's Cone's turn. Cone is going to attack the Dread Warrior. Oh, 3 hits. 3 hits, 4 defense. Once again, I should start really bringing out more dice. Remember, 3 hits, 1 defense, so 2 hits. 1, 2. The Dread Warrior has been taken out of commission. And it's now Mask's turn. She will turn and engage the orc that attacked her from behind. Well, wait. So Cone can actually move, too, because he attacked and then he can move. So we'll move him over to here to try and draw some attack if this orc doesn't go down this time. So, Orc's Bane. 2 attacks. 1 hit. What's his defense? 2. No defense. Mask is a murderer tonight. Are we sure she's not an assassin? Okay. That is the end of that. All right, let's go around the horn. Traps? No. Okay, Nicolton. Secret doors? No. line up on the door. It's going to be a dead end. It's going to be a freaking dead end. Mask is over here. Hendrix is over here. Colton is here. Yes. A chest. Okay. Okay. We have a chest here. This is now an open door. And that's it. One step. Search for traps. No traps. Oh, sorry. Forgot to move him in. Search for traps. No traps. The rogue comes up to the chest. Search for treasure. Inside the chest, you discover 4 vials. Each contains a protective unguent that can prevent the next 2 body points of damage from a furnace. So should they have been taking body point damage at this point? I feel like I've cheated a little bit. Okay. Each hero may take 1 vial by moving adjacent to the treasure chest. After doing so, add this item to your character sheet, and that's it. Okay, let's bring him in. Search for secret doors. Okay, let's bring everybody into this room, because I feel like I've been cheating. So they have this potion that each one of them can resist 2. So down here, everybody took 1 point of damage. Here, everybody but Colton took a point of damage from the furnace. No, Mask didn't. There, nobody did. Okay, so everybody should be down 1 more point of damage. So let's do that. 2, 2, 3, and 5. Okay. And then Hendrix and Cone took 2 points here. So that's 2. And this is 4. So everybody's actually kind of hurting at this point. I just want to do that right, because it didn't say anything about damage. Maybe it said something and I forgot about it when we first got down here. But, okay, so everybody is at the damage point where they should be. So, with that in mind, Hendrix, our bard, is going to use Healing Song. That this spell may be cast on all heroes you can see. He can see everybody, including yourself. Each hero restores up to 2 body points, not to exceed their total. So everybody in the round robin here is going to get 2 body points back, which is going to bring Cone back up to 6. That is going to bring Hendrix back up to 4, which is almost max for both of them. That is going to bring Mask up to 4, which is almost max for her. And that will bring Colton back up to 4. So basically everybody is only 1 point away from their total now. Now that Hendrix has sung his song. Okay, so we're good now. We're good. Put those there. This one cannot be used again. We will discard that. And once again, jump cut. We're going to set everybody up over. We're going to set everybody up over here. Okay, so here's our team right here. I didn't realize how much to the edge they were on the screen when I was setting up tonight. I apologize for that, but all of the action is going to take place right here anyway. So let's get this door open, and let's see what we have going on. That we have our open door, or closed door here. So now we set up our open door. Okay. Wow. All right. So, we're not going to be able to use Can we? Nah, let's just use the regular ones. So we have, I think we're on the right path, Goblin here. We have Goblin here. We have an Orc here. And we have a Goblin here. And another Goblin here. So that's a lot of annoyances. Okay, so there's our Orc. There be our Goblin. Let's jump in there. Let's see what's going to happen. Yep, that's it. Okay. Movement dice. Get Cone in the fight. Okay, 4. We're just going to have him come up the middle. Right here. And engage this one. One hit. Oy. Man, Cone. Okay, 1 defense dice. This Goblin is no more. Dead. Dead ski. Alright. There's going to be a trap in here. There's going to be a trap and somebody's going to fall right into it. Okay. Mask. Let's roll some high movement because she's going to engage the Orc. Because she's been doing good against Orc. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Not going to be enough, so we're just going to bring her into here. Have her cut down that Orc. Or that Goblin. Really need to get her like a potion of speed. I should have done that. Okay, ambidextrous. First attack. 1 hit. Defense. Wow, defended. Okay. Dagger attack. Missed. Okay, good against Orc. Not so much against Goblins. Hendrix. Of course. Okay, so he's just going to come in. What do we want him to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have him just engage the Orc just to, like, put a barrier in his way. 3 attack dice with the long sword. Orc on Orc violence. Whoops. Big ol' miss. Nicolton. $11. Are you kidding me? Because all I want him to do is come into here and attack the Goblin diagonally with his staff. Well, he missed. Okay, so Zargon is going to get a pretty good run on us right here. Who do we got? The Orc attacks the Bard. 2 hits. He has a defense of 5. I am so glad he sang that song. So he's hit twice. All right. So that brings him back down to 2. Okay. Zoinks. Done. 2 hits on Cone. He also has a defense of 5. 2 defense. Okay. Move forward. Whoop. I think she's facing backwards. Yep. Move forward. Attacked like Voldo. Okay. 1 hit. Come on, big guy. 1 defense. Only 1, but it's 1 is enough. And then, yeah, he's going to attack. Oh, seriously? 2 hits on Mask, and Mask has 3 defense dice. Come on, Mask. 1 defense, so 1 hit. Okay. Whoop, Mask. So she's down to 3. Okay. All right, so he's just going to attack. Cone is just going to attack the goblin in front of him. One hit with that big axe. But that's all it took. All right. Now, mask. Okay. So she's going to move and actually move to here to engage this orc. Now, Orc's Bane will give her 2 attacks. So she's going to use Opportunistic Strike so that she can roll 3 dice, possibly 2 times. 1 hit, and he has what, 2 defense? Defended, but now she gets a second attack. 1 hit that he doesn't get to defend against. So this orc is an orc no more. He is an ex-orc. All right, now speaking of orcs, it is Hendrix's turn. Hendrix is an orc, in case you didn't know, so they're just going to castle. And he's going to attack the goblin now. 2 hits, that goblin is no more. Okay, this is a better maneuver we have going on. Like I said, castling. Okay. Nicolton, why not? Diagonal attack with the staff. 1 hit, 1 defense die. Goblin, no more. All right. All right. Better second turn. Better second turn that time. Okay. So if the pattern holds true, there's going to be beasties in here, and then a furnace and a dead end here, and hopefully another treasure chest, and our fire artifact will be there. Of course it would be in the last room. I swear to God, I didn't know that was going to happen, guys. So let's bring it around to Cone. Just because, search for traps, no traps. Mask, search for secret doors. No secret doors. All right. Bring her forward. Bring him to here. Bring Nicolton here. All right. So we got Mask. We got Hendrix. We got Nicolton. And then we're going to have Cone busting in the door. Yes. Door. Open door with a lean to it. No monsters, no furnace, no nothing. 1 step. Search for traps. There is a trap. There's 2 traps. Ha 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 ha. So there's 1 right here. Jeez. And there's 1 right here. All right. The enemies were always the traps we made along the way. So we're going to bring her up to here, since we know where the traps are at. Search for secret doors. No secret doors. So Hendrix will be here. Nicolton will be here. And then he will be here. Yes. Sure, the one piece that actually is a furnace is a furnace. Okay. Get that out of the way. Open door. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gargoyle. Okay, so the team can resist the first 2 rounds of the blast furnace. All right. Roll some high movement, Barbarian. We need you to get in the fight. Like now. 6, 7. All right. So he's going to come in Don't fall in a pit. Do you wish to use a turn action to disarm the magic trap on the gargoyle? What? Yes. Okay. This is new. So apparently the gargoyle is trapped, and I want to disarm it. And I rolled a shield, so I'm feeling confident about that. You have disarmed the magic trap, and the gargoyle is now a regular statue. What is going on? What? Okay. Try to avoid the burn of the furnace. Skull. Okay, so he has taken 1 burn point. So let's mark that on the bottom there. Okay. I'm confused. We're going to bring her in. 5. It'll put her right here. I overshot a little bit, but that's enough. Yes, we're going to try to disable the furnace because we needs to look around. Shield. Shield? Shield. We have disabled the furnace. Okay. Sure. Hendrix. Traps? No. Colton. Secret doors? No. Back to Cone. Treasure? Yes. You find a gem on the gargoyle worth 300 gold. Okay. So let's just add that to our tally right now. We have almost 1,000 gold at this point, and I don't know what we're going to spend it on. From its clawed hand, you also retrieve a spell ring that contains the Ball of Flame spell. Draw the spell ring artifact card and add this item to your character sheet. Okay, so we have our artifacts right here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, spell ring. Okay, so our spell ring. This ring enables a hero to cast 1 spell 2 times, not simultaneously. At the beginning of a quest, the wearer of this ring must declare which of their spells are stored in the ring. Okay, so, but this says it's Ball of Flame. So it's only going to have 2 Ball of Flame spells. Only going to have 2 fireballs. Okay, great. Guess who's getting that one? Colton, the wizard, because... oh, he won't need the fire spells because he'll have 2 fireballs. So I'll be able to have the earth spells for him on the final tower. So our wizard is actually going to have access to all of the elements. That's kind of awesome. What else do we get? Artifact of Fire. The fire opal on the ring is set in metal shaped like flames. This is the final key needed to advance through the towers, the Artifact of Fire. The exit reveals itself. Make your way through the door to the ethereal spire of spirits. Oh, it's just right here. I need to get that special door piece. There is our door. Now that you possess the ring, now that you possess the spell ring that contains the Ball of Flame spell, the exit door reveals itself with sigils of elemental fire that flicker like hot coal embers. Cool. Let's bring them all back. Once again, there'll be a jump cut. It's just ceremony at this point. Bringing them all back. So I apologize that you can't see the door right there. Okay, so here they are. I adjusted the camera a little better so you can at least see the door and see them lined up for the big exit. Like I said, it's really all ceremony at this point. So first one to go is going to be Cone. So let's get him out the door. Barbarian, you have reached the wooden exit door entrance that leads to the Spire of Spirits. Do you wish to exit the quest? Yes, I do. The Barbarian has exited the quest. Do you wish to exit the quest? Yes, I do. Mask has exited the quest. Do you wish to exit? Yes, I do. Hendrix has exited. And Wizard has exited. So what do we have here? With the 4th artifact in hand, you have completed the trials of the Tower of Fire and may now face the Spirit Queen in the Spire of Spirits. Exit the quest. That is it. That was our penultimate quest. Once again, I apologize for finally getting there the long way around. Luckily, we didn't need the bomb that we had. We were able to shut the furnace down. And I wonder if that gargoyle would have attacked us if we hadn't disabled the magic trap. Either way, we have finished the Tower of Fire. We have all of the artifacts. We are on our way to the Spire of Spirits. Come back. Join us next week. Join us on Halloween night, where we will put an end to the Spirit Queen's torment in the Spire of Spirits when we face off against her. Also, don't forget to come back on Sunday, this coming Sunday, for Sunday Show and Tell. We have some stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about like some G.I. Joe animated stuff, comics and cartoons, things of that nature. Also, getting ready for November when we do our fall fundraiser. Speaking of HeroQuest, we have something fun planned for the fall fundraiser for people who donate to our fundraiser. So keep an eye out for that as well. Play well, everyone. Have a happy and safe Halloween. Come on back next week, and I will see you on Halloween night for the end of the Spirit Queen's torment. It is Bricktober. The spooky season is upon us, and it's one of my favorite times of the year. Thank you, everyone, for making it to the end of the episode. If you stuck around this long, there must be something that you like, so if you could, please leave a like on the video. And while you're down there, you can leave a comment and talk about what we discussed today, or subscribe if you haven't already. If you already are a subscriber, what a legend you are. If you would like to help the channel out in other ways, you can become a channel member through my Ko-fi page or YouTube channel membership. Links to all of that and more in the show notes below. For $1 a month, you get access to Member Discord server, eventually members-only live streams, and members-exclusive videos. So until next time, my friends, play well, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.